Lai, 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 lai. Yai, lai, 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 lai. Yai, lai, 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 yai, lai, lai, lai. Yai, lai, 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 lai. Yai, lai, 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 yai, lai, lai, lai. Yai, lai, 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 yai, lai, 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 lai. Yai, lai, 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 yai, lai, lai, lai. Yai, lai, 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 lai. Yai, lai, 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 yai, lai, lai, lai. Yai, lai, 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 lai. Yai, lai, 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 yai, lai, lai, lai. Yai, lai, 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 lai.
Boker Tov, good morning, Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Ze Yom Adonai Nagila V'Nismachavo. This is God's day. Let us rejoice and be glad for it. Be glad that we're able to celebrate Shabbat together. Be glad that we're able to gather in this sacred space at this sacred time, creating meaningful community with one another. For those who are unfamiliar with our worship service, I want to direct your attention to our prayer book, Mishkan Tefillah. You should have one of these in your hand so you can participate in our service. You are looking for the book that says Mishkan Tefillah Reform Sidur. Hopefully it also says Shabbat. If it says weekdays and festivals, good luck. For those who have never worshipped in a Jewish service before, you will notice that the book goes the Hebrew direction from front to back. You will also notice that the Hebrew has been transliterated, rendered into English characters for your convenience so that you are able to participate fully. You will also see that much of the English is either indented or italicized or otherwise indicated that we should join in together. And my hope and prayer this morning is that we will join together. We will sing together. We will read together. We will make joyful noise together in this sanctuary. That we may be fully attentive through this service, I'm going to ask us to do something which we never do these days. I'm going to ask us to take that wonderful device in your pocket or in your purse. That device that allows you to know all of human knowledge, but you mostly use to get into arguments and look at pictures of cats with. And you're going to put it away. You're going to silence it, maybe even turn it off. What a novel concept. We're not going to use it for photography. There's not going to be photography of any kind during the service because it's a service. We're not going to respond to messages or texts. We're not going to Instagram the moment. We're just going to be. We're going to be present. We're going to be here because this is where we need to be. Finally, for those who need it, at the bottom of the page through our service, there's a commentary. So if you're wondering what's going on, it'll explain. And if you're here with young children, if they're getting utzi, feel free to take them for a walk, get them a drink of water, no big deal. We also have what we call tefillah totes, little bags of activities and books and fidgets in a basket out in the hallway. You're welcome to borrow one of those, return it when you're done. Also some books if you need those. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Our service begins on page 172 as we rise for the singing of Matovu.
Matovu Alecha Yaakov, Alecha Yaakov, Mishkenotecha Yisrael. Matovu Alecha Yaakov, Alecha Yaakov, Mishkenotecha Yisrael. Va'ani Birov chastecha
אשתחווה אל ככל קודשך ביראתך. מה טובו עליך יעקב, עליך יעקב, משכנותיך ישראל. מה טובו עליך יעקב, עליך יעקב, משכנותיך ישראל.
We continue on page 173. Blessed are you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe. With divine wisdom, you have made our bodies, combining veins, arteries, and vital organs into a finely balanced network. Wondrous maker and sustainer of life, were one of them to fail, how well we are aware. We would lack the strength to sustain life before you. Blessed are you, Adonai, source of our health and strength. Ata Adonai. Bechol basar umufli la'asot. The soul that you have given me, O God, is pure. You created it and formed it, breathed it into me, and within me you sustain it. So long as I have breath, therefore, I will give thanks to you, my God, and the God of all ages, source of all being, loving guide of every human spirit. Adonai, nefesh kol chai, baruch kol basar ish. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lesech v'ivina, v'havchin bein yom uvein lahaila.
Praise to you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who has given the mind the ability to distinguish day from night.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, pokeach ivrim.
Praise to you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who opens the eyes of the blind.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, matir asurim.
Praise to you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who frees the captive.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, sokev kefufim.
Praise to you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who lifts up the fallen.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, roka haaretz al hamayim.
Praise to you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who stretches the earth over the waters.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, hamechin mitzarei gahaver.
Praise to you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who strengthens our steps.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, malbish arumim.
Praise to you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who clothes the naked.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, hanotein va'ev koach.
Praise to you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who gives strength to the weary.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, hama'avir sheina me'enai, utnuma me'afapai.
Praise to you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who removes sleep from the eyes, slumber from the night.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, sha'asani b'tzelem Elohim.
Praise to you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who made me in the image of God.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asani bat chorin.
Praise to you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who has made me free.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asani Yisrael.
Praise to you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who has made me Jew.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, ozer Yisrael b'gvura.
Praise to you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who birds in Israel
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, Oter Yisrael b'tifarah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, Asher kichanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu la'asok b'divrei Torah. Blessed are you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to engage with words of Torah. Adonai, our God, make the words of your Torah sweet to us and to the house of Israel, your people, that we and our children may be lovers of your name and students of your Torah. We praise you, O God, teacher of Torah to our people Israel. Baruch atah Adonai Israel. These are the things that are limitless, of which a person enjoys the fruit of the world, while the principle remains in the world to come. They are honoring one's father and mother, engaging in deeds of compassion, arriving early for study, morning and evening, dealing graciously with guests, visiting the sick, providing for the wedding couple, accompanying the dead for burial, being devoted in prayer, and peace among people. But the study of Torah encompasses them all. Our service continues on page 194.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, ועמד יברח ירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון וחיי דכו בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב וימרו. אמן. יהי שמי רבה מברך, לעולם ולעולמי עלמיה יתברך. יתברך וישתבח, ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל, שם בית קודשה. לעילה מכל ברכתה ושירתה, תשבחתה ונחמתה, תמירן בעלמה, ויאמרו אמן.
Please rise. Am I awake? Am I prepared? Are you listening to my prayer? Can you hear my voice? Can you understand? Am I awake? Am I prepared?
Ya la 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 la, 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 ya la 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 la.
Baruchu et Adonai HaMevorach.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach
Le'olam va'ed, Le'olam va'ed.
Ya la la la, ya la la la, ya la la la, ya la la la, ya la la Our service continues on page 199. Oh, it does not. Oh.
We're still on 194. 194.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech say shalom, shalom, uberei et hakol. Yotzeror uberei choshe. Oh, say shalom, shalom, uberei et hakol. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Yotzeror uberei choshe. Oh, say shalom, shalom, uberei et hakol. Yotzeror uberei choshe. Oh, say shalom, shalom, uberei et hakol. Now, our service continues on page 199. O God, inspiration and guide for all, you have spoken in 1,000 tongues for us to hear. In every land, in every age, your children have heard you and imagined you in separate ways. And yet, O God, you are one, unifier of humanity.
We give thanks for
the
the
sages and teachers who bring us understanding of your will. Gratefully we recall the lawgivers and prophets, the psalmists and sages of Israel. And joyfully we remember that from the dawn of Israel's life, we return to you and find purpose.
May the teachings of our ancestors live on in our minds, and their passion for righteousness stir our hearts. Help us to live so that our daily conduct reveals the beauty and wisdom of your truth.
Baruch atah Adonai, habocher be'amo Yisrael be'ahava.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Please be seated. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol vavcha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol me'otecha ve'hayu hadvarim ha'eleh asher anochi nitzavecha hayom alabavecha vishinantam levanecha v'dibarta baham v'shivtecha b'veitecha u'levtecha b'derech u'v'shovbecha u'v'kumecha u'kshartam mehot al yadecha v'hayu etotavot b'neinecha uchtavtam al mizuzot beitecha u'visharecha v'man tizkeru v'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'hitem kedoshim Elohechem Ani Adonai Elohechem Asher hotzeiti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim Liot lachem Elohim Ani Adonai Elohechem
Adonai Elohechem Emet.
Our service continues on page 203. Sing the song of men and women joined in understanding and respect. The song of God's miracles, an earth protected and cherished. A gift for our children and the generations to come. The song of a land once ravished by war, now quiet and content. Her soldiers home to leave no more. The song of a world redeemed. The song of peace. Ya la la la. Ya la 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 ya la la ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la la ya la 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 ya la 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 mi chama chava elim Adonai mi chama chanet aragodet noratehi lodosefele noratehi lodosefele shir achadasha shibechu geuli l'simcha u'sfat chaya yachad kulam hodu v'him lechu ve'amru Adonai Imo le'olam va'ed Adonai Imo le'olam va'ed
Zur Yisrael, Koma ve'ezrat Yisrael, Uftechinu mecha, Yehuda ve'Yisrael, Go'aleinu, Adonai Tzevaot Shemo, Kedosh Yisrael, Baruch atah Adonai, Ga Yisrael.
Please rise for the Amidah. Adonai Sefatayv Tivta Ufi Agite Hilatecha Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor, V'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'Konei Hakol, בזוכר חסדיו ואימהות, ויגאולה לפני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה, מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן. ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם בעזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי יעקב אתה רב למושיע. משיב הרוח ומוריד הגשם, מחלקל חיים בחסד, מחיי יעקב ברחם רב. סומך נובלים ורופא הולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מחמוך בעל גבורות, ומידו מלך, מלך ממית ומחיה, ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה להיות הכל. ברוך אתה אדוני, מחיי הכל. You are the open door that beckons me in. Peeking around the doorframe, I begin to enter into your glory. You move forward, O Eternal, to step beyond self-made boundaries. Lift my foot over the threshold that I might abide with you. In the house of the Eternal, I found my questions. Waiting to be posed, they filled me with wonder. Sit with me, eternal teacher, encourage my seekings, as I fill my hours with your mitzvot. So shall I be filled. Send me through your door, stretching up to honor your name, sharing out this wonder, enriching myself in the giving. Blessed are you, Adonai, who gives life to all. Baruch atah Adonai,
מחיי הכל. נקדש את שמך בעולם, כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמי מרום, ככתוב היה נביאך, וקרא זה אל זה ואמר, קדוש, 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 אדוני צבאות, מלוך כל הארץ, כבודו. אדיר אדירנו אדוני, אדוננו מה אדיר שמך בכל הארץ. ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו. אחד הוא אלוהינו, הוא אבינו, הוא מלכנו, הוא מושיענו והוא ישמיענו, ברחמיו לעיני כל חי. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, ימלוך אדוני לעולם. אלוהי ציון לדור ודור, הללויה. לדור ודור נגיד גודלך, ולנצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש. ושבחך אלוהינו מבירו לא ימוש לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
Please be seated.
ישמחו במלכותך שומרי 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 שבת וקורא עונג שבת. ישמחו במלכותך שומרי 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 שבת וקורא עונג שבת. עם מקדשי שבי שבת כולם ישביעו ויתענגו מטובך שבת ישמחו ממלכותך שומרי 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 שבת וקורא עונג שבת ישמחו במלכותך שומרי 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 שבת וקורא עונג שבת וחשבי רצית בו וקידשתו שבת חמדת ימים אותו קראת שבת ישמחו במלכותך שומרי 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 שבת וקורא עונג שבת ישמחו במלכותך שומרי 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 שבת וקורא עונג שבת זכר למעשה בראשית שבת זכר למעשה בראשית שבת ישמחו במלכותך שומרי 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 שבת וקורא עונג שבת ישמחו במלכותך שומרי 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 שבת וקורא עונג שבת.
The meaning of Shabbat is to celebrate time rather than space. 6 days a week, we live under the tyranny of things of space. On Shabbat, we try to become attuned to holiness and time. It is a day on which we are called upon to share in what is eternal in time, to turn from the results of creation to the mystery of creation, from the world of creation to the creation of the world.
Baruch atah Adonai, Mikadesh HaShabbat. Ritzei, Ritzei, Ritzei Adonai Eloheinu be'amcha Yisrael ותפילתם באהבת תקבל ותן לי רצון תמיד ותן לי רצון תמיד עבודת ישראל עמך ברוך אתה אדוני שאותך לבדך בעיר הנבות שאותך לבדך בעיר הנבות.
Our service continues on page 214 with words of thanks. Modim anachnu lach. For the expanding grandeur of creation, worlds known and unknown, galaxies beyond galaxies, filling us with awe and challenging our imaginations. For this fragile planet Earth, its times and tides, its sunsets and seasons. For the joy of human life, its wonders and surprises, its hopes and achievements. For human community, our common past and future hope, our oneness transcending all separation, our capacity to work for peace and justice in the midst of hostility and oppression. For high hopes and noble causes, for faith without fanaticism, for understanding of views not shared. For all who have labored and suffered for a fairer world, who have lived so that others might live in dignity and freedom. For human liberties and sacred rights, for opportunities to change and grow, to affirm and choose. We pray that we may live not by our fears, but by our hopes, not by our words, but by our deeds. O God, may we never become complacent, faltering in our effort to build a world of peace. Let the nations know and understand that justice and right are better than dominion and conquest. May all come to see that it is not by might nor by power, but by your Spirit that life prevails. Praised are you, Adonai, who blesses your people Israel with peace. We pray in silence. Ose shalom bimroma, huya ose shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, ve'imru. Amen. Ose shalom bimroma, huya se shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, ve'imru.
As we transition from our morning worship to our Seder Kriyat HaTorah, we welcome forward members of Dylan's family to join us up on the bima. Standing at our ark doors, we welcome up Brian Gracken and Danny Kessler. There are seats reserved for you on this side of the bima, but for the moment, just come up and stand on the ark, beside each ark door. Don't open it yet. Sitting also on the rabbi's side, we welcome forward Deborah Kessler. And sitting on the cantor's side, we welcome up Dylan's grandparents, Janice and David Gracken, and Lois and Shelley Steinberg. Seats with your names on them over that way.
Our service continues with the Torah service on page 244. Please rise.
Go for it. אין כמוך ואלוהים אדוני כי אין כמעשיך מלכותך מלכות כל העולמים וממשלתך בכל דור ודור אדוני מלך אדוני מלך אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד אדוני עוז לעמו ייתן אדוני יברך את עמו בשלום.
V'zot HaTorah asher sam Moshe lifnei b'nei Yisrael. This is the Torah, a light for our eyes, a guide for our ways, black fire on white fire, passed down from generation to generation in an unending shalshelet l'Kabbalah, an unending chain of transmission, from Moses to Joshua, Joshua to the elders to the prophets to the sages to all of us. And now, Dylan, from your grandparents and your parents to you, that you may be that next link in this chain of tradition.
Don't back off.
Oh, Dylan, we are so grateful and awed that we get to stand here today with you. Since the day you were born, we've had so many wishes for you. That you would love fully, that you would come to know joy, both feet on the ground, 1 foot on the ground, and flying free. That your mind would open to all the possibilities. That you would get lost in the sounds, in the voices, in the music, and find a place in your heart for all those noises. That you will someday fall in love. And that you would go out into the world every day knowing that an open heart is not an unprotected heart. Our promise to you today, as it was the day you were born, is that we will help you find the strength and tools within yourself to do all those things and more.
And let us say, all of us, Amen.
Assemble the people, men, women, and children, and the strangers in your cities, to hear, to learn, to revere Adonai your God, to observe faithfully the words of this Torah, and let their children who do not yet know it hear, that they too may learn to revere Adonai your God. Our service continues on page 248.
Baruch Shenatan Torah Torah Baruch Shenatan Torah Torah Le'amo Yisrael B'kedushato Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Echad Eloheinu Gadol Adonenu Kadosh Shemo Galul Adonai iti Unroim Shemo Yachdav Lecha Adonai Agidula V'Hagivura V'Hatiferet V'Hanetzach V'Ha'achot Ki chol hashamayim uvaretz Ki chol hashamayim uvaretz Leha Adonai hamamlacha V'naseh Bechol erosh Al shlosha devarim Ashlosha Devarim Haolam Abed. Ashlosha Devarim. Ashlosha Devarim Amen. Al Torah ve'al ha'avodah ve'al gemilut hasadim. Al Torah ve'al ha'avodah ve'al gemilut hasadim. Ashlosha devarim. Ashlosha devarim ha'olam amen. Ashlosha devarim. Ashlosha devarim ha'olam amen. Ashlosha devarim.
We can set aside our Sidurim and take up our Chumashim. Can I borrow this for a moment? Our study text of Torah. You should have one of these nearby. If you're not sure which book it is, it's not the one that was just in your hand. It's the bigger one. And if you're still confused, it says the Torah. We're going to be in Parashat Tzav, the second Torah portion in the book of Leviticus. Dylan is going to be chanting from chapter 8 of that book, beginning with verse 1. You can find that on page 221 in your Chumash, in your commentary. You're saying no, Rabbi Capel? $694. Thank you for the correction. Page 694. Leviticus chapter 8, beginning with verse 1. As Dylan is chanting through the text, I don't want to spoil her Davar Torah, but I want you to think for a moment while you're reading through it, questions of leadership. I want the question of leadership to be on your mind as we chant through this book. Once again, chapter 8, beginning with verse 1. For our first aliyah, we call forward Dylan's grandparents, Janice and David, and Lois and Shelley to recite blessings before and after the reading. Mishaberach avotenu v'imotenu, hu yivarechet David ben Chaim v'Leah, v'Chaim Shalom bar Baruch Yisrael v'Esther, v'Liba Etta bat Carmi Mendel v'Shen Dadina, she'alu lichvod Torah. 1, 2, 3. Baruch hu Adonai. Baruch Adonai Amvarach le'olam va'ed. Eloheinu melech haolam.
Amen. Vaydaber Adonai el Moshe lemor. Kach et Aharon ve'et banav ito ve'et habegadim ve'et shemen hamishcha ve'et bar hachatat ve'et shnei ha'elim ve'et so hamatzot ve'et ko'ira hakel el petach ohel moed.
Baruch. Our second aliyah, we call upon Dylan's parents, Mitch and Jen Steinberg, to recite blessings before and after the reading. Mishaberach avotenu v'imotenu hu yivarechet Lavona Galit bat David, uMordechai Tzvi ben Chaim v'Lib shel alu lechvod Torah. Baruch Adonai Hamvarach le'olam va'ed.
ka'asher tziva Adonai oto v'tikahel ha'eda el petach ohel moed v'yomer Moshe el ha'eda zeh hadavar asher tziva Adonai la'asot v'yakrev Moshe et Aharon ve'et banav v'yirchatzotam
B'mayim.
Amen.
For our third and final aliyah, we call upon our bat mitzvah, our balat kriyah. We call upon Dylan Steinberg.
Ta'amo, ta'amo, dinachem da bat Mordechai Tzvi, v'lavon hagalit, et ha-bat mitzvah, la'aliyah leTorah.
Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamvorah.
Baruch Adonai Ambarach Leolam Vaed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim, v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch Ata Adonai noten ha'Torah.
Amen.
Vayitein alav et ha'kotonet vayachgor oto ba'avneit vayalbesh oto et hamil vayitein alav et ha'ephod vayachgor oto becheshev ha'ephod vayepod lobo vayasem alav et hachoshen vayitain el hachoshen et ha'urim ve'et ha'tumim vayasem et ha'miznefet al roso vayasem o ha'miznefet el mupanav et tzitz hazahav nezer ha'kodesh ka'asher tziva Adonai
Et Moshe.
Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torat emet v'chayehi olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch Ata Adonai noten ha'Torah.
Amen. We rise for Hagban Galilah, the lifting up and the dressing of our Sefer Torah.
Bizot HaTorah asher sam Moshe livnei bnei Israel. Amchi Adonai liad Moshe. Yadarai rai 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 rai. Yai rai 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 rai. Yai rai 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 yai rai 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 rai. Rai 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 rai. Don't close that big book yet. Dylan's about to chant from the book of Jeremiah, her Haftarah portion, and you can find that on page 701 of those big blue books. She will be chanting from chapter 7, verses 21 through 25.
Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar b'nevi'im tovim v'ratza v'divreihem hane'emarim be'emet. Baruch Ata Adonai habocher b'Torah u'v'Moshe avdo u'v'Yisrael amo u'v'nvi'ei ha'emet v'hatzedek. Go Amar Adonai Tzvaot Elohei Yisrael Olotechem Sifu Al Divrechem Beichlu V'hasar Ki Lo dibarti et avotechem V'lo tzivitim B'yom Hotii otam Me'eretz Mitzrayim Al divrei ola V'azavach Ki im et hadafar Hazeh Tiviti otam lemor Shimu v'koli v'hayiti lachem Elohim v'atem tihiu li la'am v'halachtem b'chol haderech asher atzaveh etchem leman Yitav lachem V'lo shamu V'lo hitu et oznam V'yolchu B'mo etzod B'shrirut Libam hara V'yehiu le'achor V'lo lefanim Lemin hayom Asher yatsu avotechem Me'eretz Mitzrayim Ad hayom hazeh Va'eshlach aleichem Et kol avadai haneviim Yom Hashkem v'shalach Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Tzor Kol HaOlamim Sadik Bechol HaDorot Ha'el HaNe'eman HaOmer Ve'oseh HaMedaber U'Makayim Shekol Devarav Emet V'Tzedek Al HaTorah Ba'al HaAvodah Ba'al HaNaviim Ba'al Yom HaShabbat Hazeh Shenatatalanu Adonai Eloheinu Likedusha V'Limenucha V'Chavod U'Tifaret Al HaKol Adonai Eloheinu Anachnu modim lach Mavarchim otach Yitbrach shimcha befi kochai Tamid le'olam va'ed Baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat. Our service continues on page 256. Please rise.
Yeah, hallelujah, Shem Adonai, Kineskov Shemo Livado. Sorry. Hodo Vishamayim Vayarem Kerem Liamo Techila Lecho Hasidav Livnei Israel Am Kerova. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
God's Torah is perfect, reviving the soul. God's teaching is pure, making wise the simple. God's precepts are right, delighting the mind. God's mitzvot are clear, giving light to the eyes. God's word is pure, enduring forever. God's judgments are true and altogether just.
Chaim hilor mochazikim bo v'tov ירחך דרכנו בכל נתיבותיך שלום. השיבנו אדוני אליך ונשובה. חיידיש ימינו, חיידיש ימינו כקדם.
We may be seated. We invite Dylan's family members to go back to their seats in the pews after loving on her howsoever they wish on the way down. So.
Thanks. Thank you. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
My Torah portion, Parshat Tzav, is about Moses getting Aaron and his sons ready to sacrifice an animal so that they can be ordained in the tent of meeting and so that they can atone for their sins. For the sacrifice, Aaron and his sons were going to kill a bull. God commanded Moses to bring a list of things with him to the tent of meeting. Those things consisted of Aaron, his sons, the vestments, which are basically fancy pieces of clothing that are supposed to be worn to be closer to God, the anointing oil, the bowl of purgation offering, the 2 rams, and the basket of unleavened bread. In the Bible, when priests sin, they have to atone for what they have done. The way they usually atone is by sacrificing an animal. In some cases, they have to drag the animal from the top of their town to the center. People see what the priest is doing and know that the priest has sinned. The priest then sacrifices the animal in front of their community. After that, the priest has a clear conscience, knowing that they have done what they have had to do to atone for their sin. Priests show a lot of strength when atoning for their sins. They know that they have done something wrong, and then they have to admit it to their entire community by doing something to fix it. Their community looked to them for answers, and then their leaders had sinned. Priests have to find a way to atone, just so that they can continue being leaders in their community. Killing animals in front of their communities was the way priests found to atone. In my life, when I sin, I definitely don't kill animals. But I do atone for the sins that I've done. When I do something wrong, I immediately feel guilty about what I've done. I'm strong enough to apologize to the person that I've hurt or admit to someone that I've made a mistake. I can't have a clear conscience without doing that, and I will still remember what I've done and feel terrible about it. I personally don't do it just to make myself feel better. I do those things to make sure that whatever I did or whatever happened was talked about, and the fact that I knew I did something was known. So, just like priests, I find ways to atone for my sins. But I'm not the only one who finds ways to fix what they have done wrong. In the public eye today, people like musicians and actors and actresses have to apologize when they've done something wrong. They can't lose the trust or support of their fans and the public, so they do a nice Twitter thread or do a lengthy, almost never-ending Insta story explaining the situation at hand. They apologize. The news picks it up and talks about it for a few days, and then it's almost like it never even happened. That isn't really fixing it, though, no matter who you are or how you apologized. Yes, you say you're sorry, but you could do a lot more. You don't have to sacrifice an animal while with the person or live on YouTube, because that would basically be the modern-day equivalent to what priests did. But you could stop to make sure that you're not just apologizing to make yourself feel better and to make sure that everyone else is fine with what you've done. Take into consideration how the other person is feeling, stand in their shoes, and then apologize or say something about it. Yeah, there was something in it for the priests when they killed animals, but it really helped everyone understand that they were sorry. There is something in it for us when we apologize or talk about the situation after thinking it all through. It might cause some sleepless nights and reliance on coffee, but we try to understand both perspectives. At the end of the day, that makes our apologies more important and more meaningful. For my mitzvah project, I raised money to get solar panels installed in schools in Africa for a non-for-profit organization called Innovation Africa. Innovation Africa is an Israeli non-for-profit that brings Israeli solar technology, among other things, to countries in Africa. In many countries, children don't have electricity in their schools. They use kerosene lamps in their classrooms. The wealthier children whose families purchased those kerosene lamps got to work near the lamps, while other children were mostly in the dark. When those schools get solar panels installed, they are able to have other forms of light installed inside of their school, enabling more children to be educated in light. The way that I raised the money to get the solar panels installed was by doing something called flocking. Flocking was where I would put flamingos on people's yards. We had put up a sign telling those people that they had been flocked and gave them details about Innovation Africa and how the flamingos were part of my mitzvah project. For a payment of $10, you would get the flamingos taken off of your lawn. For a payment of $15, you would get the flamingos taken off of your lawn and put on someone else's lawn. You could also message us and tell us to take them off of your lawn at no cost. But all funniness aside, the money that I raise is going directly to helping the education of students in Africa. As of March 21st, 2019, I raised $1,251 for Innovation Africa. That money equals 5 solar panels that will be installed in Africa. I raised that money in only 21 days. There are some people that I would like to thank. I'd like to thank Rabbi Robinson, Cantor Flynn, and Dan Rosen for helping me prepare for today. I'd like to thank everyone who donated to my mitzvah project and helped me raise those $1,251. I'd like to thank my parents for not kicking me out of the house when I would freak out about every aspect of my bat mitzvah, which happened regularly, and for listening to me continuously practice the music and chanting for today. I'd like to thank Tessa for leaving me alone most days while preparing for today, and for always being there to give me her supportive hugs. They helped me considerably throughout everything. I'd like to thank Hannah Montana for inspiring me over a decade ago to someday become a rock star. A lot of what I have done today, I couldn't have done without that. Lastly, I'd like to thank my friends and family for coming to share this special day with me. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. And the mic is on.
Mazel Tov, Dylan, on becoming a bat mitzvah. My name is Alicia Kaplan, and I'm representing the leadership of Congregation Beth Emeth on this joyful Shabbat morning. We at Beth Emeth are so very proud of you, and we know that your family is over the moon for you today. Becoming a bat mitzvah at Beth Emeth is a privilege, and as you begin to enjoy the ability to make more adult choices, you also continue to commit yourself to acts of loving kindness and your Jewish education through confirmation and beyond. Having known you since you were about 7 years old, I think I can safely say that you are already a rock star in the hearts and minds of the people who know you, Dylan. Your commitment to this congregation as a song leader on Sunday mornings and a member of the youth choir, your brilliant mitzvah project that you spoke about in your devar, and your self-assuredness in who you are and what matters to you are pretty astounding. On behalf of the congregation, as well as the sisterhood and brotherhood, allow me to present you with these gifts. A Kiddush cup, so that you may continue to celebrate Shabbat in your own home. Union grams and certificates bringing good wishes from your fellow congregants. A certificate from Nifty in Israel, and a copy of our prayer book, Mishkan Tefillah, which says, I'm going to read it. May your heart be hallowed by this book of prayer. Courageous in its faith, may you ever bow low before God and stand upright before mortals. Loyal to its message, may you love peace and pursue it. Love all people and bring them nigh unto God's Torah. Presented by Congregation Beth Emeth, Wilmington, Delaware.
Thank you.
Again, Mazel Tov to you and your family.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You can put that down, it's okay. Thank you. So I've been spending a lot of time thinking about what I was going to say in this moment, and Alicia talked about it a little bit already. I thought long and hard, do I talk about the already so mature person? The person who went from hiding to standing up with her guitar at a talent show at Pine Mere, to leading us every week on Sunday mornings and every Friday, first Friday of the month? Or do I talk about the Dylan who still bursts into tears at corgis and who is surrounded by her she-wolf pack? The one who could have fun last night as King Ahasuerus, or the one who led us so beautifully this morning? The wonderful thing is, I don't have to choose, and neither do you. Because each of those versions of yourself are true. It's very easy to feel at this point that there is a rush to be someone else, to be how you imagine you ought to be, and to leave behind childish things. I think you know me well enough to know that I'm pretty bad at that part. And the truth is, you don't have to. You can continue to be that person who laughs and squeals at the ridiculous text messages from your friends, even as you are also that person who takes profound responsibility for everybody around you and who sees the world and people around you deeply and who takes other people seriously. Don't lose sight of both of those sides of you. Affirm both of them. Embrace both of them. Live into both of them. Because while it is our task to be responsible for others, it's a lot more joyful when we get to celebrate with them and with ourselves as well. It's my pleasure to be able to share words of charge with you, for the cantor and your parents to share words of blessing over you, and for this, I invite us to rise. Come on up.
Lechi lach to a land that I will show you. Lech lecha to a place you do not know. Lechi lach, on your journey I will bless you, and you shall be a blessing. You shall be a blessing. You shall be a blessing. Lechi lach. Lechi lach. And I shall make your name great. Lech lecha. And all shall praise your name. Lechi lach, to the place that I will show you. L'simchat chayim, l'simchat chayim, l'simchat chayim, lechi lach. You shall be a blessing. You shall be a blessing. You shall be a blessing. Lechi lach.
Tessa, would you join us back up on the beam? You haven't been waiting for that at all for the last 20 minutes or so, have you? When? We remain standing as we prepare to share blessing over this whole family.
Yevarechecha Adonai ve'yishmerecha.
May God bless you and keep you and guard you and guide you.
Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka.
May God's light shine in you, shine upon you, inspire you, and be gracious to you.
Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha. Shalom. Shalom.
May God be present in your life each and every day, and may you be blessed truly with shalom, with wholeness, and with peace, as we say.
Amen.
Let's remain standing as we turn back to our prayer books to page 282. To page 282 for Aleinu L'Shabeach, page 282. Just turn over.
Aleinu l'shabeach Adonai kol, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשינו כגויי הרצון, ולא שמענו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגור עלינו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא.
And on page 287.
ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו 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 אחד.
Please be seated. We'll turn in our prayer books to page 294. Page 294. However brief may be our time on earth, O God, you endow our fleeting days with abiding worth. If you are in the period of Shloshim, the first 30 days when you are mourning a loved one, I invite you to rise at this time. And if you are in the first year of mourning a loved one, I invite you to rise. And if on this Shabbat you observe a yahrzeit, the anniversary of a loved one's passing, I invite you to rise at this time. And if it is your custom to rise to remember those whom only we can remember, I invite you to do so as we join together in Mourner's Kaddish. Yet Gadal v'yet Kadash Shemei Rabbah Bi'alma divrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei b'chayechon uvyomechon uv'chaye d'chol beit Yisrael ba'agala uv'izman kariv v'imru Amen. Yehei Shemei Rabbah mevarach le'olam ol'almei almaya yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yitaleh v'yithalal Shemei d'kudusha barichu Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechamata, da'amiran bi'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shalom araba min shamaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. We think of our loved ones whom death has recently taken from us, those who died at the season in years past, and those whom we have drawn into our hearts with our own. We remember as one congregation Warren Bowman, Stanley Hart, Marion Halperin, Janice Antonoff, Ellen Ruth Cohen, David J. Freshman, Esther Goldman, Henry Kane, Isidore Kyle, Rose Krinsky, Rose Radney, Ruth Rosenthal, and Joel Michael Schaefer. And I would ask if you're a guest in the congregation and have a name to add, feel free to do so as my eyes scan around the room. Zichronam livracha, may their memories be a blessing, as we say. Amen. Please be seated. Once again, Bruchim Habayim, welcome to all of you who have come here to worship with us this morning. I'm glad we were able to celebrate Shabbat together. And whether you are a guest in the congregation, this is your first time coming, or you have come here before, I hope we get to celebrate Shabbat with you again. Mazal Tov, Dylan, for leading us so beautifully, for celebrating Shabbat with us so wonderfully, for teaching us so wonderfully. And most of the time with most kids, I say, I look forward to having you on the Bima soon. And in this case, that's going to be in like 2 weeks. So I'm looking forward to having you seriously leading us in music again in a couple of weeks and continuing to serve as our song leader here at the congregation. And looking forward to more opportunities to have you in our leadership up here on the Bima. And Mazel Tov to your family and to all who have come here to celebrate today. It's always something very special and always something very wonderful. And I know for family members, there is often a feeling of how did we get here? And I could tell you how, but I think deep inside you already know. But Mazel Tov to each of you. We get to continue our celebration of Shabbat and our celebration with Dylan and her family this morning with a kiddush after our service, which will be in the lounge area in the room next door. We're going to anticipate that with Kiddush HaGadol and Hamotzi from the Bima, so that we're able to go straight into our celebration. But before we do that, we're going to turn in our prayer books to join with our cantor, Elizabeth Flynn, and our music director, Dennis Stewart, joining with them in song. Would you please turn to page 322 in your prayer books as we rise for the singing of Ein Kelohenu.
Ein Kelohenu, Ein Gadolenu, Ein Chemakenu, Ein Kemoshienu, Michelohenu, Michadonenu, Michemakenu, Mikemoshienu, Nodel Eloheinu, Nodel Adonenu, Nodel Makenu, Nodel Moshienu, Baruch Eloheinu, Baruch Adonenu, Baruch Makenu, Baruch Moshienu, Atahu Eloheinu, Atahu Adonenu, Atahu Makenu, Atahu Moshienu.
Kiddush HaGadol on page 300 in your prayer books if you need the words.
Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם כי 6 ימים עשה Adonai et hashamayim ve'et haaretz v'shamru b'nei Yisrael et hashabat la'asot et hashabat lidorotam berit olam uvayom hashvi shavat vayinafash shavat vayinafash Shavat vayinafash v'shamru b'nei Yisrael et hashabat la'asot et hashabat לדורותם ברית עולם. על כן ברך אדוני את יום השבת ויקדשהו. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם בורא פרי הגפן. אמן. לחיים.
לחיים. Right off.
Hamotzi lechem min haaretz. We give thanks to God for bread. Our voices rise in song together as our prayer is joyfully said. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.